Tonight in Columbia, Dante, it's the Mortons again, isn't it?
Mortons.
Always the Mortons in Columbia.
I'm sick of Mortons.
I'm sick of Mortons too, man. I'm sick. There's something on this. Every time I come to Columbia, there's a Morton behind the concession stand. There's one running around hollering about don't touch these red chairs. There's another one outside messing with these junior rats. There's another one walking around with a cowboy hat and a beer in his hand. And then there's us, standing in my saw, which I've worked on that little problem about getting it in and out, and I've got that down now. But tonight in Columbia, we're going to take care of the Mortons finally, because, Dante, I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of Mortons too, Tim.
Aren't you?
I'm sick of Mortons.
Tell them a little bit how sick you are.
What I want to know is what kind of sick mind Mike Porter's got signing such a match as this. Fans bring the weapons. What's up with you, Mike Porter?
Yeah.
You know there's a bunch of idiots down there in Columbia, a bunch of damn Mortons running around there just looking to hurt these true athletes, because we're true athletes. Man, these people, they can bring kitchen sinks, they can bring truck bumpers, they can bring anything they want to, and they're going to try to hit us.
That's a weapon the fans...
Yeah, Mike Porter's crazy. Porter, what's wrong with you signing such a match? We're not animals.
We
are true athletes.
No, redneck
athletes.
Weapons match.
No, man. That ain't happening,
I
man.
got my saw. I'll pull it out, too.
Pull it out, man.
I will, and I'll stick it
We
back
all
in.
saw every Morton in that audience. Mortons, bring anything you want. My man's got the fastest saw in the West, and we're coming at you tonight, Mortons, and we're going to take care of it. Get it in there, Tim, man. Susan Morton, you're in your old man's corner. I hope you stick your nose close, because you see that saw. Man. You ask Bubba Morton how that saw feels, because tonight may be your night. All the time, Tim. What's wrong with you, man?
Welcome back to your TV main event on the NWA main event television. Dante with Tim Renesto in his corner taking on Style and Shane Eaton. And tonight, once again, Dante and Renesto with Cannibal Lecter taking on Shane and Bubba Morton, but there's two big changes in this match. Number one, Susan Morton will be in the corner of Shane and Bubba. And number two, Jeff Daniels, fans brings the weapons.
Fans bring the weapons. You know, Susan Morton, she's going to step up, she says, and take care of Cannibal Lecter and make sure Cannibal don't get in there. Well, you know what? Cannibal may just grab her by a hair, drag her up in the ring, and let Timmy saw her up. You know, I saw that last week.
Yeah, I bet you did. Also, speaking of Susan Morton, can't actually have her title shot against Leilani Kai because of that broken elbow. So what does she do? She calls in Christy Ritchie in.
Christy Ritchie against Leilani Kai for the ladies' world title. Hey, that's going to be a heck of a match. Last time those two got together, Christy did get a victory over, and we may get lucky and see a ladies' world title change right in Columbia tonight. Shane Eaton taking it to Dante right now. He's got Tim Renesto on the outside of the ring.
Punch into the side there and a poke to the eye by Shane Eaton. Shane Eaton taking it to Dante in a low blow. And Dante and Tim Renesto talking about the Mortons and talking about the idiots running around in Columbia. And speaking of idiots, if you need a webmaster, make sure you get a mental IQ test on them, make sure they're mature enough, and get a professional webmaster to do your site, like the new NWA main event site when it comes up, done by that professional webmaster.
It's going to be state-of-the-art. Talking about Columbia tonight, the Heartbreakers have injured Kodiak. They've injured Steve Lane. Chris Gatlin, he's looking for somebody to step up and help him take out Lone Star. And the Heartbreakers, and you know what? As bad as I hate Ronnie Brown, I might just have to take care of Tommy Capone and go out and offer my services to Chris Gatlin. What about it, Chris?
Shane Eaton getting thrown to the outside and Tim Renesto taking it to him. Now up in the corner is Dante, takes Shane Eaton, backs him into the ropes instead, whips him across, comes across, and a big, huge backdrop, and Eaton landing and holding that ankle. We got to take a quick break, fans. We're going to keep the cameras rolling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we were away, Shane Eaton with a low blow on Dante gets whipped into the ropes, kicks Dante right underneath the chin, and then a big clothesline starts Shane Eaton on his comeback trail. And now back to action is Shane Eaton whipping Dante into the ropes. Jeff Daniels with a big clothesline, and now Eaton's going after his mask, Jeff.
Hey, I tell you what, he better lay off that mask. He's going to find out real quick that Dante don't play when it comes to taking that mask off of him.
Shane Eaton trying to take the mask off of Dante. It almost got up over his chin, and then Tim Renesto into the ring with that saw to the back of the head of Shane Eaton.
Are they going to cut Shane up with that saw? Are they going to saw him up here today?
That looks like what may be happening. We saw it last week. Tim Renesto with that handy saw, pulling it out of the sheath now. He can pull it out, but he can't get it in. Tim Renesto with that saw.
Dante putting them big, heavy boots to Shane. What are they going to do? They're going to cut.
Shane Eaton gets pulled to the outside by the referees.
Boy,
And wait a minute.
He's lucky. He's lucky. Hey, wait a minute.
They caught the ref. Dante just hit the ref smooth in the head. The ref laid smooth out the center of the ring now. Dante's setting up hairpin. What are they going to do? Don't tell me they're going to saw the referee. Don't tell me they're going to take a handsaw to the referee and slice his forehead smooth open. Tell me this isn't going to be a fine here. Mike Porter's going to fine Dante and Tim Renesto probably more than they make in a year as they take his official and rip the flesh on his forehead. Look at the blood pouring out. Oh, my gosh. Dante and Tim Renesto have just cut open an NWA official, and Jeff Daniels. This can't go unpunished.
The Mortons are going to pay tonight in Columbia. They're going to cut him up. If Susan sticks her nose into it, I guarantee you, Lee, she's going to get some of it too.
That's right. It's going to be tonight. Shane and Bubba Morton with Susan Morton taking on Dante and Tim Renesto with Cannibal Lecter in their corner. Friends bring the weapons match. What a night it's going to be tonight, Columbia, Tennessee. Freddy's Auction House and Sportatorium, 8 p.m. bell time. The NWA main event television title on the line. The NWA Mid-America Heavyweight Championship on the line. The NWA Women's World Championship on the line. And the one everyone's waiting on, the main event. Shane and Bubba Morton with Susan Morton taking on Dante and Tim Renesto with Cannibal Lecter in their corner. Fans bring the weapons match. You think it's been a bloodbath today here on NWA Main Event Television? You haven't seen anything.